Hello, viewers. I'm Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal. Stand before you with the topic bioethics genetic manipulation. So far as bioethics genetic manipulation is concerned, two aspects of it have been focused in this video. One is meaning of bioethics genetic manipulation and its benefits. It is found in plus 3 6th semester ethics and value paper, and the name of the paper is environmental and technoethics. But before I discuss meaning of bioethics genetic manipulation and its benefits, I want to inform my viewers that my channel name is at the rate Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. What courses you will find in this channel? Both political science videos of plus 2 level and political science videos as well as ethics and values videos of plus 3 level are found in this channel. So far as plus 3 level is concerned, from plus 3 first semester to 6th semester political science honors, from plus 3 first semester to 6th semester ethics and values, from plus 3 first semester to second semester political and general elective, and some environmental studies videos of plus 3 first semester is found in this channel. And so far as plus 2 level is concerned, entire plus 2 second year political science course is found in video form in this channel, and some political science videos of plus 2 first year is also found in this channel. I want to inform my viewers that any video on any topic you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal in the name of the topic in Google or YouTube. You'll get both Odia videos and English video. If you will find any video in Odia, be sure its English version is also in the channel. And any video you will find in English, be sure its Odia version is also in the channel. Let us start. Meaning of bioethics genetic manipulation. What is bioethics genetic manipulation? In the subject environmental and technoethics, bioethics genetic manipulation is a significant concept. In the subject environmental and technoethics, bioethics genetic manipulation is a significant concept. About bioethics genetic manipulation, scientists, scholars, and thinkers have told that whenever changes will be made in the genes of organisms, maybe animal, including human, plant, and microorganisms, ethical and moral consideration must be made for the interest of for the welfare of organisms and society as a whole. Its meaning is explained below. So, bioethics genetic manipulation is a vital concept in environmental and technoethics subject. About bioethics genetic manipulation, scientists, scholars, and thinkers have told that whenever any changes in the genes of an organism, maybe human, animal, plant, or microorganisms will be made, ethical consideration must be made for the welfare of organisms and welfare of society. So, what is bioethics genetic manipulation? Meaning of bioethics genetic manipulation. What it is? Bioethics genetic manipulation means thinking carefully about right and wrong choices when scientists change an organism's gene in a laboratory, like alter its traits, quality, and considering the ethical implications of doing this, especially when it comes to the human, like deciding if it is okay to change a baby's gene to make them smarter or healthier, even if it could have unknown consequences for the child and future generation. So, bioethics genetic manipulation means whenever changes will be made in the genes of any organism, including human, plant, or microorganisms, it's right and wrong. Things must be considered because by the changes of genes of an organism, its consequences will be unknown. So, bioethics genetic manipulation means whenever changes will be made in the genes of an organism, including animal, including human, microorganisms and plants, its dark side, its good side and bad side must be considered because its consequences are unknown. So, bioethics genetic manipulation means when changes will be made in the genes of an organism, maybe of animal, including human, microorganisms, or plants, its both positive sides and negative side must be considered because its consequences till now is not known. It means whenever genes of an human being, animal, plant, and microorganisms will be made, its merits and demerits must be considered seriously. It means whenever changes will be made in the genes of an animals, including humans, plants, and microorganisms, its merits and demerits must be considered seriously. By changing genes of human baby, by changing genes of human baby, by changing genes of human babies, their eye color, skin color, appearance, etc. can be changed, which is known as the designer babies. By changing the genes of a human baby, its eye color, skin color, its appearance can be changed. It is known as designer's baby. So by changing genes of a human baby, a designer baby can be made, or a baby can be designed by changing the genes. It means a human baby can be designed by changing his gene. In the same way, in the sphere of plant, by changing the gene of tomato plant, tomato can grow bigger and stay fresh longer. By changing the genes of a tomato plant, tomato can grow bigger and stay fresh longer. In the same way, by changing the gene of a banana tree, banana will be made tougher. So by changing the genes of a human baby, his eye color, skin color, hair color can be changed. It is known as designer baby. By changing the genes of a tomato plant, tomato can grow longer and stay fresh for a long time. By changing the gene of a banana tree, banana will be made more tougher. So, bioethics genetic manipulation means whenever changes will be made in the genes of an animal, including human, plant, or microorganisms, its merits and demerits must be considered. Whenever changes will be made in the genes of an organism, its ethical questions must be considered. So, bioethics genetic manipulation means when genes of organisms like animals, including human, plant, microorganism will be changed, many ethical and moral matters must be considered. Change in genes must not be made blindly. It is known as bioethics genetic manipulation. So bioethics genetic manipulation means whenever changes will be made in the genes of an organism, maybe animal, plant, or microorganisms, many ethical matters must be considered. It should not be changed blindly. It is known as bioethics genetic manipulation. Now discuss moral and ethical questions to be considered. What moral and ethical questions will be considered at the time of changing the genes of an organism. Number one, how relevant is genome editing? Genome editing means alteration of gene. Whenever genes of an organism will be changed, it should be considered how it is relevant. How relevant is gene editing, known as genome editing. So whenever changes will be made in the genes of an organism, it must be considered how relevant it is, whether it is necessary or not. Number two, can we replace natural products with genetically modified alternatives? Another question must be considered, that whenever attempt will be made to change the genes of a product, it must be considered, can we replace natural products with genetically modified alternatives? Whenever attempts will be made to change genes of an commodity, it must be considered, can they replace natural products? Number three, are genetically modified products capable of fulfilling human needs? Whenever attempts will be made to change the genes of any organisms, it must be considered whether it will fulfill the needs of human beings, whether it will be capable to fulfill needs of human beings. Fourth, who will bear the health costs resulting from the consumption of genetically modified foods? It will be considered that if genetically modified products will be used, what will be its health consequences? Who will be responsible for that? Fifth, changing genes could have unexpected side effects. About its side effects, all till now do not know yet. Changing the genes of an organism has its side effects, but its side effects are till now not known. So all these questions must be considered at the time of changing the genes of an organism. It is known as bioethics genetic manipulation. Now discuss benefits of bioethics genetic manipulation. What benefits bioethics genetic manipulation has? Number one, genetically modified crops will be more resistant to pests and diseases, requiring less pesticides use while also enhancing nutritional value and yield. The first benefit of genetically modified crops, the first benefit of genetically modified crops is that these crops will be more resistant to pests, means insects, and more resistant to disease, and they will require less pesticides, and they will have more nutritional level and more yield production. Number two, gene editing could be used to modify organs for transplantation, potentially increase organ availability and reducing rejection rates. If there will be changes in the genes of organisms, then there will be more chances of availability of organs for transplantation, and there will be less chance for rejection. Gene editing can be used to modify organs. By gene editing, organs can be modified for transplantation. By gene editing, organs can be modified for transplantation, potentially increasing organ availability. By gene editing, organs will be modified and there will be more availability of organs for transplantation and less rejection of and reduction and reducing rejection rates. By gene modification organizations, more organs will be available for transplantation and there will be reduction in rejection of organs. It means more organs will be available for transplantation. Number three, by gene editing, genetic diseases like cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, or Huntington's disease can be prevented. By this, children could have a better quality of life with fewer health complications. By genetic, by uh, gene editing, by changes in genes of children, children will be free from different type of genetic disease like cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, or Huntington disease, and children will be free from more health complications. So, by changing the genes of human babies will be free from genetically disease like cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, Huntington's disease, and children will have better life and they will be free from different type of health complications. So I request my viewers to subscribe the channel for your benefit, so new videos will come to you. And the most important thing is aware of your friends, those who are in plus 2 and plus 3, about this channel, so some students will benefited. I have already told you, a little help to anybody, it is a great help for human beings. Thank you. Have a good day.